All I kind of saw was that.
Okay, so this is basically the list of bats that I imported into the system from an export out of WooCommerce. Okay, so, but I also gave you a screen so you can manually create a bat, serialize it, and bring it into inventory. So I guess what I really need is I need you to review the attributes, make sure that I got everything that we need, you know, with respect to, you know, like wood types and sizes and finish, barrel colors, and all the different attributes. I think I do. I think I matched it pretty well with what's up on the site. So if you guys want to create bats and tag them, all you have to do is go into this list and click on this link right here, create a new bat. And then you can choose the bat, the model you're creating. And then you can, if you do have an order number, you can put the order number here. Okay, and the serial number gets automatically created. All right, but so you choose the model of the bat, and then you can choose your wood types, size, you know, the finish, barrel color, jump one, handle color, barrel colors, you know, all the different attributes, logo colors, cup top, and whether or not it's standard turnaround. Now these are, you know, these attributes I pulled directly out of WooCommerce, so I'm pretty sure they're good.
Okay. I have a couple changes on your attributes.
Okay.
This is going to sound very nitpicky, but handle color has to be first and then barrel color.
Okay, no problem. Just you mean in order?
Yeah, just flip those two. When it goes into production, the guys, it's one of those no-brainers. They don't read it. They just assume the first one's handle, and we'll start painting all the bats in reverse.
Okay, no problem. So just reverse handle color.
On that last screen, I didn't see handle color.
It's right here.
No, I see it on this one, but the last one, that spreadsheet, was it on that? It had to have been.
Probably. If not, it's easily added.
Okay.
Hang on. But let me finish doing this, and then we'll go back and look at the screen. So, you know, when you create the bat, then you just save it. That's different. Okay. Okay, and then it comes back, and you can print a bat tag at this point if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can serialize the bat when it's actually finished, and you can print another bat tag. Or you can add the bat to inventory. So if you print the bat tag, I mean, it's formatted for your printers. We should be able to print them out. And what I did was I barcoded both the order number and the serial number.
Okay, perfect. So what does our barcode consist of? What kind of information is in there? All of this?
No, the only information on the barcode is either the order number or the serial number.
Okay.
I mean, we could make barcodes any way you want, but right now, see, it's unassigned. There is no order number. There is no serial number. And then the information itself is, you know, printed out on the bat tag.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're ready to serialize it, you can do that. You just click on this, and it'll automatically create a serial number. Now, we can format the serial numbers any way you need them formatted. Right now, I just use the default SN, I think. But if you had a different mask that you wanted for your serial numbers, we can put that in there.
Okay, yeah, we have, usually we have a P number and an A number. P being for our professional bats and A being for our amateur series.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. We're gonna have to make a change. But I'd need to know. The professional and the amateurs are distinguished by category, right?
Nope, they're distinguished only by serial number. All bats are made the same. It's just when well, not totally the same, but they're ordered the same. There's no telling from that ticket right there that you have up. It will make that bat professional, or we can make it amateur.
Okay, so we need a checkbox here that says professional or amateur.
Just for the
on this screen.
if that helped the serial number, but that's the only thing that is different is, yes, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I'd need to know. I need to trigger the proper serial number, so I'd need something on this screen. If it's not, if we can't tie it to the model itself, then we're going to have a field on the screen.
That's perfect.
So, yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and guys, that's something that's relatively, unfortunately, it's relatively new due to ink spot regulations.
No biggie. It's not a big change. So I'm just going to go ahead and serialize it. I got, for some reason, the connection. So it automatically assigns a serial number. So what's the mask for the professional one? It starts with a P?
Right.
And that's it? Are there any hyphens or anything? Or would just be P and a incremental number?
Just P and an incremental number, yep.
Okay. An amateur, I assume, is A and an incremental number, right?
Right.
Okay, no problem. I'll get that done. So now it's serialized, and then you just basically add it to inventory. But before I do that, I'm going to copy this number down so I can show you how you can find a bat in inventory. So I'll add the bat to inventory. And what it does is it automatically puts it in a location called finished goods.
Okay.
So when they come in from the order, they're going to go into they're not, it's a virtual bat. It hasn't really been created yet until you bring it up in this screen and serialize it and then add it to inventory. And that's when the bat is actually, goes from kind of a virtual state into inventory. So it's a solid product that you can feel, hold, and sell. So we added it to inventory. So if I go into the item master list, that was 267 model, right? So these are all the bats right now that I've pulled in, all the models that I pulled in for, I don't know, I keep on getting interrupted, from Dovetail.com. So I really kind of need you guys to kind of look at it, make sure I got everything.
Sure.
And if I didn't, then, I can easily add it in. Okay, but this is the one we just brought in. So if you go in here, it shows you right there, the serial numbers. And you can search inventory as well by going to the locate move screen. And, we can default. You're going to have two warehouses, or you mentioned two inventory locations, right? Chandler and, was it Shirley?
Shirley, yeah, that's our main location.
So I need to add another warehouse, right, for Shirley?
Right.
Okay. But if I were to search by serial number here, yeah, things are slow on the dev site this morning for some reason. It's a Friday. I wouldn't expect anything less. We can find it. Okay, so if we go, let's go back to your bat list. Okay, I put your bat list under inventory. So when we bring them in from WooCommerce, they actually go into here, this list. And if you click here, this link will take you to the order that it came in on.
Nice.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm pulling information out of WooCommerce and I'm creating orders in our system for fulfillment.
Love it.
Then you got the line items. Okay, what's order? So in this case, we had two bat 43s. And if you click, I think I'll put a link on this screen as well to take you into the actual bat tag. Because if we go back to the list, if you click on this item right here, this edit, it's going to take you back to the bat tag. So
Got it.
This is where, like, this is kind of like an open order screen. So if you click on this, then your guys can actually see the tag, manufacture the tag, print it, add it to inventory, and do all their work right from this screen. But this is the initial view, so bat list. will take you into tag. And really, it's that easy to use. I mean, it's not very difficult to use.
Yeah, this is good. This is big league. I love it.
Good. I'm glad. I mean, there are a couple changes that you spoke of today, but that shouldn't be a big deal. What I'm going to do is this is on the dev site. We have a site for you called Dovetail CISSLTD.com, which is actually going to be your live site. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of the database. I got to upgrade you to the latest version of our software too. And then I'm going to stage it here at dovetail.cisssltd.com. So when you start doing inventory, you'll do it in this site, okay? The other one's really for staging changes and testing stuff. So if you just want to play around without affecting your inventory, you can go into the dev site and you can do whatever you want.
Right.
Not worry about it. This is going to be your live site. And I don't think I have anything in it right now. I might have one or two bats, but I'm going to clear them out. Okay, so yeah, we're now at 5.1.7.1. So I'll get all of this stuff. Maybe I can get the changes in, maybe not, but I'll get it all updated and staged this morning for you. So you'll have a nice clean database to start working with.
Okay, can you go back to the demo site?
Go back to the list.
Yep. So this one, no, the image here. Okay, this is your
No
bat.
handle color. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But this is the bat list. So this basically, is this a list of all my orders, or is it a list of all the bat models?
It's a list of the orders, basically.
Okay.
Anything that's work in process shows here. So these are all bats that are in WIP. I think that's how I did it. So when I create an order, I pull them down and I automatically serialize them. So we have something to track them with. And
Okay.
let me just double check. Yeah. The status, you can see the status. I did put the status up here, work in progress. So if we were to finish one of them, it would show us just
So
yeah, so I'll create it's in the orders.
So in other words, if you look at the first one, 4313 should be in order with just one bat versus order number 4347 has a number.
4347, right, you can see them. They're all here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Now, I mean, we can change this list of, we can consolidate it all, roll it up to one order, and then you can drill into them if you wanted to. But it all depends on you, how you want to see it. But yeah, and again, this link will actually take you to the order, and then you can see what's on it.
So this is showing me, if I'm reading this right, that he's got 3 2331s,
Yep.
paying $85 a piece for them.
Yep. Two
So
267s, 2 JM2s, 2 DT41, 4 DT41s.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, what happens when you click on that camera? Does that give you more details of what's?
No, that's an image. If you want, if you can get us your images that tie to the model, we can put a link to an image there. That's all
Not
that is.
crucial. Not crucial. I was just looking for the other information on this.
Well, this actually shows you what's in stock.
Yeah.
Okay, and if we were to commit these orders, it's going to actually look for the bat by the serial number. So it's going to, as you create the bats, the serial number is the relationship between the bat that you're working on and manufacturing on the order. So, when we go to issue this order out, or when you go to ship it, it's going to consume those bats. It's going to take them out of inventory based upon that serial number. So
Okay,
it knows how to pull, it pulls the right bat.
Why would we have 2 in stock when we make all to order? Did you just?
Oh, it's just I've been playing with it. Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah. 267. So inventory 267. Let's go look. Well, I only see one in stock, so I'll take a look at that and see why we show two.
Okay, but that's why it's there. Now, when you get Shirley up, once we click on the 267, it might show one in Chandler and one in Shirley.
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can select the warehouse you're working in.
Yep.
If you want to restrict your employees, but it seems to me that you're where are all your employees going, Teresa?
I know, huh? No, the girl that's, like I said, has been my administrative assistant for 4 years. She gave me her notice and has been trying to leave for the month of June, and I've been trying to replace her, and it's just been a lot of drama.
Yeah,
And then I had one girl out sick, and so I felt horrible. I had you in my inbox for a week without a response because I was just keeping my head above water. I couldn't even commit to getting on.
Hold on, Teresa. I'm going to defend you, Teresa. The last time I checked, the All-Star game is Tuesday, which means we are in the middle of the busiest season of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm doing 3 people's job at this point. I usually only do 2 people's job. So, but we're getting there. I've got new people training. We're getting better.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I
Ben,
mean, when you're ready to start inventory, doing the inventory, if you want, just contact me and I'll walk you through it again, make sure we're getting it right. And then, I mean, we'll just take it from there.
And
you're good to go with the bat tag, so you can start tagging your stuff.
well, listen, Billy's ready. I think Billy's ready to start printing tags for his stuff. If you took inventory yesterday, Bill, it would be a great time to get those bats in before you start selling them and have to re-inventory.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll be finishing the amateur inventory today, and then I intend on this weekend to see what we can get done here.
How many bats are we talking about, Billy? How many?
You know what? It's going to be It's going to be about 300, 350.
Okay.
Wouldn't it make sense to inventory them, and as you do your amateur, just put them in the computer instead of making a spreadsheet? You could do it on the live version, couldn't you, Ben?
Yeah, you could, because it's going to be empty. So you could do it there, yeah.
Teresa, the only reason I'm going to push back on you is this morning at 1 a.m., 4 a.m. your time, I put 3/4 of the amateur inventory on that spreadsheet.
Oh, you're already there.
So, and I know we're just like, I have to cross that finish line now that I started it.
Gotcha. Well, it'll be just as easy to do it from there, but if you've already started.
Yeah, at the same time, it's this. I'll tell you what, fellas, this is. I thank you so much for your work, because this is big league. This is exactly. I'm sure we'll have some edits and changes and things like that, but this. I don't know about you, Teresa, but this just makes me giddy.
Yeah, Billy, you always give me a hard time about my paper trails and being more digital. I think I'm going to take this weekend and go right out in our inventory and start putting if you can set me up with a Shirley one, then relatively easy.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to bypass the manual and go right to printing tags and putting them into Shirley inventory.
Is it the way it's spelled? Is it the way I think it's spelled? Shirley?
Yep, just like the lady's name.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Can you go back to the shipping part?
Yeah. Well, those are orders. Yeah, shipping orders.
Yeah. Okay. So orders. There's something I saw, and I wanted to.
So these are the orders. These are your customers.
Right.
And these are the lines for the order. So it tells you, what you need to make too. I mean, basically, but in order to really know what you need to make, we need to get to that bat tag. So I need to put a link here somewhere, or you just, if you know the order, you can go to the bat list to 4454, right? And then just filter by the order numbers. 4454. You're working on that order, and it shows you right here, and then you can get to the bat tag. Eventually, the system wakes up.
Right. There was something, we were on a screen and it showed everything that was getting shipped, and I didn't get it. You know what? I'll play with it this weekend, like I said.
The shipping orders. I mean, anything to do with the orders are going to be on the shipping order list. So we have current. These are the different statuses. So nothing's completed in the system. They're all basically
Right.
open orders, and that shows as outstanding.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you can print packing slips. We can customize a packing slip for you if you need to.
That would be nice.
And invoices.
Oh, you know what? That's what it was, Teresa. When we were, there was, and it's not this screen, but there was a, we were showing a billing address and a shipping address.
Yeah, on the order header. Bill to and ship to.
Yeah, that's it. Stay right there 1 second. I want to.
Now, Ben, you're, if I remember right, you were trying to get it to import directly into here on a regular basis, but right now, last time I knew you manually pulled them over.
I manually pull them over. The manual export out of WooCommerce works fine. The problem's in the scheduler, and Michael Visser is the guy who developed the plugin I'm using. So he's been responsive, but he thinks it's related to the configuration of the site itself. It's putting debugging information in the file. That's what he thinks, and which corrupts the Excel spreadsheet. So we can manually export. So I mean, if you want to use the interface, and we should use it just to test it, make sure it's working. And but we can pull down an export, a daily export from the previous day's orders, and post it into the system.
So if I understand you, we would go to, I don't know, whether we go to WooCommerce or where we go to here.
Well, I'll show you how it works, Teresa. So we'll go into Dovetail.
Is this live or is this still the trial?
This is your site.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so basically what I do is I log in. And then I go to the WordPress right here. And it's store export. So right now what I have the scheduled export set, but they're not working right. You can see the errors. But I can also do a quick export, which actually pulls down the XLS file. So if I do a quick export here, I go into here and I set it up. And basically what I'm doing is I'm pulling anything that is marked as a pending order.
Okay.
And these are the fields that I'm pulling. So if there are other fields you need to pull, I just need to know what they are. But these are the fields I'm pulling. Create those orders.
Got it. All right.
Okay, and then I just come export orders. And you can see it working, and it just basically download it. Now, the problem, okay, with doing a manual export, and it's not a problem for me, but then I got to get it up to the server that's hosting your site in order to import it into the database. So it would be, FTP call. But if you want you know, I think we could probably set something up where we could post them manually for you. I could even give you FileZilla that would allow you to pull them down and push them up to the site, so you could control it if you want to. But it sounds like you might have enough on your plate right now. I don't know. But see, here's the order right here. Here comes the order list down. So if I go into the folder, I'll bring it up. I can't remember if I'm pulling all of June's or July's. I think I might be pulling it by the month. We'll find out.
So when you do that, Ben, you're going to computer. Well, you're in your computer, right?
I'm on my computer.
All right. Well, so that's what I'm saying. So if we're doing this,
The
You'll
same
be on
thing.
your computer. Yeah.
all right, got you.
Let's see, what I would do now is I would bring this down. I would put it in the folder on the server that is hosting your site, and I have a program that automatically looks for the files and then imports all the orders behind the scenes. But it's the process of getting the file into that folder, and that's what we're trying to fix,
Okay.
you know, with the plugin, because right now, if you try to export it, if I go into schedule exports, you'll see these errors. But here's the order file. So this is what I actually pull in. And like I said, there are other fields if you need them to be pulled, they are available. But right now, I'm just pulling the stuff that actually makes
Sure.
the bats. You know, the order, billing name, ship to name, you know, the companies, the addresses.
Is there an engraving? Am I missing that?
Yeah, I don't see that. You're right.
I'm missing that. So, you know, we can add it.
And that might be something we want to add in is an engraving column.
Does that come, is that on the order though? I mean, is that something that, okay, well, show me then. Let's go back to the export.
And Teresa, if we're going to add that, we might as well put a signature one as well. Like we talked about yesterday. Because it's gonna. I mean, it'd probably be pretty well.
We have to change. We have to change our WooCommerce. We have to add it as another option, and then
and it's available to me.
Yeah, but it isn't.
Where is engraving here? Where would I find it?
Keep going.
It's the last thing.
Last option. Right, it should be down near the bottom.
The only thing I got down there, would add types, attributes.
Can you it's
right after cupping.
No, but it's set up different. It isn't a variation. You go to the live page and see it. They set it up differently. It's right after your quantity.
Right after.
Because it's a personalized field, you get to type in whatever you want engraved. It's set. It's programmed differently on the website than your other options.
Okay, but it needs to be in this list in order for me to pull it down. And I don't know how to, you know, I'm not a WooCommerce guy, so maybe your man can help me here. But if it's, here, I'll make you I'll request keyboard and mouse control, and you can show me.
Where is?
Well, I can probably just highlight you.
Oh,
give you
okay.
Keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I'll give you keyboard and mouse control, and then you.
I was going to say, just go to our live site as if you're going to buy a bat, and I can show you there where it is.
Yep, you're in control. You can drive.
So see, all these are the, come on. These are all the options that you're
Right.
on. And if it would scroll for me, which it's not, so see right here,
That's why you didn't see it, Ben. Because
it's set up differently than these because it's a custom. They put, it's a customized field there.
Yeah, I think they may be available. I don't know how to pull it. So
So
let me
what
talk.
I need to ask them, what is this screen?
That's the quick export screen.
So I need to ask them if it's possible to add the engraving to the quick export screen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll talk to them,
Okay.
because I got to talk to them anyways about troubleshooting the exports. But it's, yeah, add engraving to quick export screen.
so, and Teresa, you want to hold off on the signature part on that?
Export options.
No, I think, Billy, what we'll need to do is we'll have to add signature as one of the options. You're fine, but yeah, as one of these cupped logo, we'll add that as a signature. And then what they have to do is they have to email us a PDF file. They can't just sign on the order form and that's all they got to do.
All right. So if they're, yeah, you know what? Then I'll add that to our list because we're gonna have to, if we're gonna add a PDF, we're gonna have to charge a premium on that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It can be an option, but they have to have their signature converted to a PDF and email it to us in order for us to put it on the bat.
Gotcha. Okay.
So at this point, it'll probably just go through the comment section. They'll make a comment that says, I want to add a signature to my bat. That comment section's really important to us, Ben, but I'm not sure if it's important to it's not necessarily on the tag, so I have to work in my brain with whether or not that needs to come with this.
Well, we can put it on the order. It doesn't have to go on the bat tag.
Yep, well then it should come over because there's always valuable information in the order.
So what field is that?
The comments section?
Comment section.
Give me an example of what's on there, Teresa.
Order message, would that be it? Order notes?
Could be, no, not necessarily. Customer message is my guess. Hold on. Coupon code.
Well, let's check them both off so it's in either one.
Okay. Order notes is not. I know that's the notes we put on the side of the order. Comment section, they're going to put in there call agent for shipping address at the time of shipment.
Customer notes, customer message.
It should be customer notes. Yep.
Okay.
And when we process the order, that's where salesmen would put their name so that we could organize for commissions. That's where Hanen would always put, this is a free bat because of his contract. Do major league treatment on this bat. It's a place for small things like that let order processing know if it's amateur or if it's pro.
Yeah, I mean, that's stuff we can put on the order. We have a field on the orders for notes.
Okay, not necessary for the tag, but yeah, that would be helpful.
Right. It's working. I'm just going to see if
it pulled over.
If it pulls over, yeah.
Billy, we're close. We've had this dream for almost a year now.
Here's the message. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
See, like this guy wants. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, then I can bring that in.
This Excel spreadsheet's going to start to be pretty large.
That's all right.
Awesome. So right now you're pulling over all the orders that are not completed, right?
I pull them down by pending, orders pending.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured that was probably the right thing to do, to pull the pending orders. So.
we have 2 stages. I see here it says order status is order in progress.
Yeah.
And you're saying you pull the ones that are
Well,
pending?
no, that's it. I mean, again, that's if I go in here, it tells me which ones to pull.
Okay, because I need
Set it up.
basically everything except for, I need,
Stats. So, I mean, these are,
there it
you
is.
can
Order.
add. Right now, I just pulled order in progress.
Okay, that's fine. That's perfect.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Manage custom order fields. What's this? Okay, so maybe this is how we get the engraving in. I don't know. I'll have to talk to your man, and also I'll talk to Michael Visser, the guy that wrote the plugin.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of like, this is WooCommerce and this plugin are all new to me. I know Inventory Pro pretty well, but you know,
Right.
getting the guts to work between the two, you know, can't
I
do it
think-
without those experts.
Yeah, first round, it looks awesome. I think you're right on here.
Yeah, we're close.
All right. Well, I feel better knowing that I can just click around in that. I wasn't realizing that I could, some of the areas I could click into and that there was actual information. I thought it was just a list of bats. I was really missing.
Yeah, it's the bat tag. I know you wanted the bat tag functionality, and that's it. That's the first thing I did was give you the ability to create a bat tag. So you can, you know, start inventorying your site. And
Can you go back there one more time?
Sure.
And go through how we'll add just inventory, not related to orders, but.
Right, just add a bat.
Yep.
You just go to, your default screen is going to be list bats, and then you have this create new bat right here.
Where is it?
Right in the right-hand corner, it says create new bat.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yeah. So this shows you your bat list. Oh, this is the live site. So anyways, what you would do is you choose your model, and you would choose your wood types.
Yep.
You know, now if any of these fields are missing, you need to let me know so I can add them in.
Right.
You know,
That's what
you have different, you know. So you just basically choose what it is. We'll say cup top, and then you save it, and you'll notice the changes, and then you can serialize it, or you can add it. If you can skip this point. I mean, you don't have to serialize it, because if you add the bat to inventory, it'll automatically serialize it too.
Okay.
So I just made this in case you wanted to, you know, while you were working on it, have a serial number to track it with. But if you don't, you just want to bring it into inventory, then just say add to inventory, and it serializes it for you, and it brings it into inventory.
So at this point,
this bat we just created, we put it in inventory.
okay.
So if I go into my inventory list now, and I go to, you can see, here's one right here. This is the one we must have just brought in. Yep, that's the one right there. So now it's an inventory.
So first thing we need to do is, before I can start adding tags, is I got to change that handle and barrel.
Yeah, I'll move that around. Yeah.
And we got to add the Shirley inventory, because that's where I'm going to be adding them, right?
Yeah, I'll do that this morning. I'll put it up on your site. I got to upgrade your site to the latest release too, but
Okay.
I mean, you should have it by noon.
Okay. Well, it's going to rain tomorrow, Ben, so I think I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
I laugh only because we haven't seen rain in forever.
Oh, yeah. We've had exactly 2 days of sun, I think, in the last month.
I brought it with me, Teresa. I'm back in Maine. I'm working out of my place at my lake house at.
Well, you brought the rain, huh?
No, I brought the sun.
Oh.
I didn't bring the rain.
Well, don't go home.
We've had a beautiful week.
Yeah, this week has been some of the best weather we've had in a long time.
Well, I came up on Saturday and we got 3 inches of rain, and then it's been just gorgeous since then.
Oh, wasn't Saturday horrible? My gosh.
Yeah, it was miserable.
And Billy's saying, if you could just pour a cup on one of the baseball fields I play on, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to go now. I'm going to have Ben make a copy of this meeting, and we'll send you a link to it in case you want to review it. And then again,
Perfect.
you know, if you need any help, just give us a holler or send me an email, and I'll answer it.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I
And
will.
don't forget to send that email to your guy at WordPress who hosts
Right.
your site and copy me on it. Okay.
Okay. I'll do that first thing.
Okay, guys. Have a good day.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks, Ben.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.